we're gonna,
Right.
thank you, darling. I appreciate Nick for everything that he's doing. It's made it, it really is. I am so proud of him. Thank you, Nick, for all your help. I've been running all day and I wanted to cancel so bad, but I said, no, we're gonna have to do this no matter what. So I still have a lot of learning to do, dealing with a Zoom on the computer, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna introduce to you my friend, my partner in crime, my ride or die, my my pastor, Mrs. Mable Randall, who's been in the business since I'm gonna say January of this year, and she's really doing well. I am so proud of her. She's a master cosmetology, and she's gonna really talk about the product, and she's gonna talk about the hair. She's really excellent at talking about the hair. So y'all stay tuned and let's have some fun tonight. It's on you, Miss Randall.
All right. Hello, everybody. It is just so good to see everyone that turned out today. My name is Mabel Randall, and I am a 35 and one half year veteran of teaching cosmetology and a certified accredited cosmetology technical college here in the Middle Georgia area, where I was the program chair, where I supervised four different campuses that taught hair, skin, and also manicuring and estheticians. So I'm vast in each and every last one of those areas. But my love is talking about hair. So that's what we'll be doing tonight. As those of you who were on here the last two shows that we did, I had on a sew-in, and I said that if I was going to make some steps towards getting people to see that I do trust the products, I took the hair off my head, had my hair cut into a style, and now this is my hair. I did it today to for it to be fresh, so you can see that here it is. I mean, all this is mine. And so I use the Atomy products for it. So I want to talk about the hair and some of the questions that we have gotten, and then to also tell you what products I think will be beneficial for you. When we look at the hair, we are looking at an appendage of the skin. That's what the hair is. And you might say, well, what is an appendage? That is something where something sticks out. In other words, to make it kind of plain, you know how you go to a plant store and you get a bulb, and that bulb has some little green stuff sticking out. Well, that is called an appendage. It is stuck onto that bulb. So hair is an appendage of the skin. Hair is known as a slender thread-like outgrowth of the skin and scalp of the human body. And the thing about it, we can cut hair and not feel the cut. There is no feelings whatsoever in the hair due to the absence of nerves. There are no nerves in the hair whatsoever. Now, when we look at hair and we say, well, okay, Mabel, well, why is my hair so dry? Why is my hair so brittle? Why is my hair, it's just, it soaks up everything that I put in it. You might want to think in terms of your hair has poor porosity. Poor porosity. You know the commercial that talks about bounce, where they have this television and someone is working on it, and a little girl, a little boy come and they knock the liquid over on the table, and everybody starts to screaming because they don't want the water to get on the computer, and they get bounce, and they put bounce on it and it soaks it right up. That's what we mean. Or a sponge that you put in water and put it back up, and it is going to show that water soaked up in that sponge. That's porosity. If your hair soaks up everything and leave it looking dry and brittle, you have poor porosity. So then what can we do to improve our porosity? Well, what we can do, think about, is that when you shampoo, and the shampoo that I use is the herbal this is the Atomy herbal hair treatment. This is what I use on my hair. I shampoo my hair with the herbal shampoo, and I do a couple of shampoos with that. Then I towel dry my hair, and I put on the Atomy herbal hair treatment. I either put a bag on it and go under the dryer for about 15 and 20 minutes, or I put a bag on it and just sit out and let my body heat work for 15 or 20 minutes. Then I rinse this out with fairly cool water. And after I rinse this out, then I pat the excess water out, and I put on the Atomy Absolute Conditioner. And I leave that on for maybe a minute or two, and then I rinse that off. If I feel that my hair needs something else that will last and work on the porosity of my hair, that means you have holes in your hair that soaks up everything. Remember the fish that we talked about? Well, when you go from the tail to the head of the fish, evidently some of the scales fell off, and that leaves a hole in that area, and so water will soak up. But the treatment, the conditioner, and the treatment will help. If I feel, like I said, I want something else, then I will get 8 ounces of water. I would get a tablespoon of conditioner, and I would get about a half a teaspoon, maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon, the Atomy Manuka honey, 830, whatever it is that represents, 830 plus. I put that in there, and I shake it up until it mixes well, because they're both solvent, and it will mix up. And then I can spray that over my hair. Now, in my hair tonight, I have that formula on my hair. I have that formula of that mixture. And I don't know how well you can see my hair, but no oil whatsoever is on my hair. It feels very nice. There are no scales that are sticking up. It's smooth. So then this can, I can do this every other day, every week, every 2 weeks with the leave-in conditioner, because all of that is important. Now, you might say, okay, all right, so that settles that. Well, what makes me have dry, brittle hair that will cause me to soak up everything, and I still don't have any life in my hair at all? Well, you can look at several things. You can look at whether or not you are a diabetic. If you are a diabetic, that will cause your hair to be dry and brittle. If you have something that is wrong with your glands and your throat, and it'll come to me. I didn't write that down. It'll come to me in a minute. sometimes that will cause the hair to become dry. Anything that does not put moisture in the hair, it is going to be dry. And so, well, what can I cause the hair to stimulate? There is something that is called the sebaceous gland. It sounds like bacon. Sebaceous gland. And you know, when you think about bacon, you know that's oily. So the sebaceous gland is our oily gland, and it is sitting right above what is called the erectile pili muscle that will stretch and go back, contract. When you brush your hair, you will find that you will see little oil coming on your scalp. You'll see oil coming up. The more you brush it, the oilier it will get. And so you need to brush your hair to get that natural sebum. That's what it's called, sebum from the sebaceous gland. Get that natural sebum. I don't like to put oil on my hair because my hair is so fine that I can't make it, a style just won't stay. Oil is too heavy on my hair. So that's why I do not put oil on there. And you might say, well, your hair looks kind of shiny tonight, but there's no oil on it. It's all Atomy products. All Atomy products. That's what I used. I used the shampoo. I use the treatment as well as the conditioner. Now, you might say, well, tell me this. Why is it that my hair is very hard to hold a hair color? I'm gray and my hair will not hold a color. I put it on there and it might look pinkish, but it will not go to the color that I need for it to go. Well, you have to think about several things. The first thing is that when you look at white hair, gray hair, it is missing red. White hair has blue and yellow in it, but the red is missing. And so if you do a color, you have to put drops of red into that color formula in order to address the gray hair. If you do not, it is going to be very discolored, discolorful, and it's going to look messy. It's not going to look good at all. And those of you who are gray and you have tried the color and you know that the color does not look the way it's supposed to look, tell your hairdresser in her formula for your color to put 2 or 3 drops of red. And I promise you that will correct the problem. And that's how Atomy does. Atomy puts things together that will help our hair to be beautiful and bouncy. Beautiful and bouncy. And we can style it any kind of way. Well, you might say, well, if I don't do that, then what can nourish my hair? Remember, we talked about the hair follicle, and at the bottom of the hair follicle, you have the papilla, and you also have a gland down there where the hair starts to get molecules. And in the papilla, that's where you can find the nourishment for the blood to come through, to feed that follicle, to start those cells to grow, to start that appendage to pop out of the skin. And so you can do that by using the hemoheme. The hemoheme is a blood modulator, and it will supply every cell, every organ of the body. And we know that skin is the largest organ of the body, and the hair sticks out as an appendage of the skin. So underneath the skin is where you get the nourishment from. And I tell you, once you start the hemoheme, you will find that it will cause your hair to look better. It will cause your nails, and you might can't see all my nails here, but my nails are growing. I normally have nails that will pop off because they were, I say, malnourished. Now I have to cut my nails back. They are so hard. And they're so hard because of the hemoheme and the other vitamins that I take on a daily basis that is going to feed the cells in the body. And one of the things that we want to remember is that if the body is not healthy, the skin will not be healthy. The hair that grows out of the skin will not be healthy. It'll be dry, and it will be brittle. And if we look at it, you might say, well, hey, well, tell me this then. What about these split ends that I have on my hair? I shampoo my hair, and the hairdresser will blow dry it, and she will style it, but the next day when I get up, I see all these split ends on my hair. What's happening there? Unhealthy hair. You need to talk to your hairdresser because she might be blowing all the life out of your hair. And that's why when you shampoo your hair, even when it's natural, you might not know my hair is natural. It has not had a chemical relaxer on it in almost 3 years. So from the scalp to the ends, everything is natural. So I can shampoo my hair, and I can put the hair tonic on my hair, and I can start on one side and start making a wrap. I wrap my hair most of the time. Sometimes I blow it, but I wrap it, make it real smooth, and I go up under the hair dryer, hot hair dryer. And when the hair dryer completes drying my hair, when I start to take my hair down, my hair looks straight. It looks straight. So then that's when I bump it. Sometimes I'll put some rollers in it, leave it overnight. But today I just kind of bumped it. There are no curling irons on my hair at all. It's all from just bumping it. So as you can see that you can't tell that my hair is kinky, but my hair is kinky, soft and kinky. So, but if you look at it now, you actually cannot tell it. And if you could feel my hair or run your fingers through my hair, you don't find me saying, ooh, ooh. No, all of that is just straight. It is just straight. But you have to have that healthy hair. And to get back to why your split ends, you need to cut those ends off. Cut the split ends off. Sometimes we don't want to cut our hair, but if you cut those split ends off, your hair will grow faster. Especially taking all the products that we are using, it will grow faster. Now, when we look at the hair, there are 2 purposes for the hair. One is for adornment. Adornment, yes, to make you look beautiful. That's what the hair is for. That's the main purpose. And the second thing is for protection. The hair is made for protection of the head from cold weather, heat, and sometimes your hair, if it's thick enough, will keep you from getting an injury from a small bump. So that's the purposes of the hair. adornment, and protection. And to keep hair healthy and beautiful, you must give it proper attention. You must give it that. You must give it treatment. You must know that you need to have your hair analyzed. Analyzed? What you talking about? You need to have your hairdresser to go over a part where she analyzes or he analyzes your hair, and they will look at several things. They will look at hair elasticity. They will look at hair porosity. They will look at those things in the hair. They will also tell you, look, you need some protein. You need some protein because hair, what protein? Hair is made up of something called keratin. Keratin. Keratin is a protein substance that is present. It is a horny growth. It's found in nails, it's found in claws, it's found in hoofs, it's found anything that is an appendage of the skin. So that protein is called keratin. You might have heard things that, hey, if I think I want some keratin treatments, Atomy has every treatment that you need. Now, I haven't personally used them all. I can only tell you about what I have used. I am going to order some more to use so that I can tell you without no hesitation that Atomy has everything that you need. Now, when we look at it, your hair is composed of different things in it, chemical composition of hair. Now, and you might say, well, why do I need to take the multiple vitamins? I don't need the multiple vitamins. Why do I need vitamin D? Why do I need this? Well, because the average head is composed of carbon, 50.65%. It has hydrogen, it is 6.36%. It has nitrogen in it, it is 17.14%. Hair has sulfur, it is 5%. And hair even has oxygen. Hair has oxygen, 20.85%. That's the composition of hair, what is made up of. So now, this is why you need to take the vitamins. This is why you need the hemoheme. This is why you need the noni juice. This is why you need the manuka honey. This is why you need these products, because our body is made up of the compositions of the things that's in it. And if we feed our systems what they are made up of, we will be A-okay. And drink plenty of water. It is said that you need to drink half the weight of your body in water. Half the weight, which means that you sometimes you're going to need more than just 8 ounces of water, 64, 8 glasses, 64 ounces of water. Sometimes you're going to need 80, sometimes 88 ounces of water, but half your body weight you should have it to be put in for the water. Now, when we look at the composition of the hair, I told you that. And this is why we need the products. If we look at how the hair is divided up, we look at the hair is divided up by the root and the shaft. The root and the shaft. And now the hair root that's found beneath the scalp, that is found beneath the structure located at the bottom of the skin surface. It is the shaft is that portion of the hair that encloses the follicle. Now, you told me about the follicle. Well, the follicle has the shaft and it has the root. So the hair shaft is that portion of the hair structure that extends above the skin. Now, I don't know if you can see this here, but here is the whole cross section of hair, starting at the papilla layer of the hair, and how the cells will get its nutrients and how it grows. It will have little spots, and then as it comes up, those spots will join together, forming a solid line. It will continue to go. Underneath here is the root, but as we come up, this hair that extends above this follicle, that's the hair shaft. This right here is the hair shaft. So when we look at hair, we have to consider all of it. Now, Atomy has some products that we heat, and the follicles will open, allow the conditioners to go on the inside. It will open up the follicle. Now, how many of you have had a pain on your scalp, and when you rub it, you say, "Oh, my hair, it's the knot right there"? That's because you have 2 or 3 hairs growing out of one follicle. If you have 2 or 3 hairs growing out of the follicle, what you can do, shampoo that hair, put a conditioner on there, soften that, put a little manuka honey on there as well, soften that spot. And then as you soften that spot, you are able to put your finger there and get someone to get a pair of tweezers and pull out that excess hair. You will have it. I don't know how many of you know about the having pain on your scalp to have more than one hair growing out of the hair follicle. Every hair follicle is designed to have one piece of hair growing out of it, every hair follicle, and it grows out like this. And when it grows out, it is going to form your layers of hair. Hair is very interesting. I get so excited about it. It starts out at nothing but cells. And when it grows up and joins together, those keratin and polypeptide bonds join together, it comes out as a strand of hair. And the strand of hair will be divided into 3 different layers. You're going to have 3 different layers: the cuticle, the cortex, and the medulla. And also, when you have the hair, when it comes out of the follicle, it's going to come out either straight, wavy, or curly. I hope you can see that. Straight, wavy, or curly. And you might say, well, why my hair would not come out of my head with straight hair? It's because your in the cross section, your hair grows out of your follicle, maybe in an oval shape. You see, there are different follicles for different types of hair. Oval, you have oval, straight, and curly. Oval, straight, and curly. So when we look at it, you have straight hair right here. You have wavy hair right here. And then you have real curly hair right here. And if I had another section, it would be kinky hair. My hair has gone beyond curly. My hair gets very, 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 very tight curls. And so if I ever try to wear it into like afro, sometimes it kind of gets like this because of the curl that's in it. And I think the next time I come on, I think I would just probably shampoo my hair and condition it and let it curl up, and you can see how curly my hair is versus to how it looks tonight. But I'm here to tell you that hair is important. It is important in so many ways. And it is important because if we ever lose our hair, we go through an emotional trauma from sickness by taking chemotherapy. But praise God, even in taking chemotherapy and having radiation, Atomy products will help. Whether or not you are taking them in the mouth or using them on the scalp. We know that the Nona juice, we know that Manuka honey, we know that the Hemoheme, we know that all of these things are important. We know that the vitamin B complex, we know that the vitamin D, we know that the plant calcium, we know all of that is important. We know that as we look at our hair, we got to remember that hair is made up, like I said, keratin. Look at the Hemoheme. Look at all the stuff that's found in the Hemoheme. Because if the Hemoheme was not effective, we would not be doing better. And the Hemoheme has helped my anemia in the blood. I was anemic. I'm not anemic anymore. I was, but thanks be to the Hemoheme, I am not. Thanks be to the B complex. I take all of those every day. B complex. I take the D3. I take the plant calcium. I take those things. I take the noni juice. I take the Hemoheme. I take all of that. I take the now some of them I don't take every day, and that's shame on me. But you're gonna find the more that you know about me, I'll tell on myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm supposed to do it and don't do it, I'm gonna tell you no, I didn't do that. And so I can't blame nobody but me. But that's the only way I know is to tell you the truth. And if I tell you that I tried something and it works, you can put your money on it. You can put your money on it. And I have not found anything in Atomy that does not work. Well, I don't want to put too much technical stuff on you tonight because I got to save some of this stuff for the fourth Wednesday. But I can tell you that I also take the probiotics. I take the probiotics, and it is, when I first started that, it was really something else. It was the milk thistle. But you have to be prepared for what's going to happen. The milk thistle, but I tell you, they all work. I tried this salt palmetto, but I got off of that one. It was working too well. It was just working too well. Where I said, I think I need to let a little more out. So I stopped taking that. But my husband takes it, and it helps him. It really helps him. So I thank Miss Carol. I have time for some questions that I can answer at this time. Back in your hands.
Thank you, Ms. Randall, for all that you've done. It was a great presentation. We're gonna give you a hand. Yes, thank you. Now, it is time for questions. If you have a question, you have a reaction button called raise your hand. Raise your hand, and I would acknowledge you, and you can unmute yourself, and Ms. Randall will be more than happy to answer your question. If she don't have an answer tonight, she will get back with you. Thank you.
I have a question. I apologize. I didn't raise my hand, but I can't. I'm driving and I can't find the raise hand button. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Eunice.
Yeah, this is Eunice. Great presentation. Thank you so much for that. Actually, I have a two-part question. The first is, if you're mostly gray and you want to go darker, like a black, would you also put drops of red in that
Yes, ma'am, because if you don't, you're going to find that you're going to have an off color. It's
Yeah,
going to look
probably
very
blue or green, huh? Yeah.
uh-huh.
Okay. Second question is, I don't perm my hair anymore, but years ago I did perm it. But even to this day, any oils that I put in my scalp, I usually develop like bumps in my scalp.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say if there's times I may have used like a conditioner and I'll mix it with like castor oil or coconut oil
Mm-hmm.
and put a plastic cap on, sit on the warm dryer, and my hair feels wonderful. But about 2 days, my scalp will start itching really, really bad. And I'll have to usually end up shampooing my hair again, like in 2 days.
That's
Does it sound like maybe damage to the scalp?
no, that sound what it is that you have clogged up your follicles. The oil,
Gotcha.
the oil in the hair, you know, sometimes it goes down and it clogs up that opening of your follicle. And that's why even sometimes you might get bumps from it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yes, ma'am.
Eunice, what
Okay.
shampoo are you using?
Uh, I'm embarrassed to tell you, but I'll use Pantene.
Okay,
And
let us tell you. I asked that question for a reason. Let us
of
tell
course,
you. I'm going to advise, and Ms. Randall has already said it. We're going to reiterate. Number
okay.
one, you have to use the Atomy product. Or are you an Atomy representative?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I plan to for sure. I'm definitely gonna do that. But no,
Okay. We want to get our bodies healthy and our hair healthy and everything healthy. We can't do that using other people's products. So
of
once you
course,
change over, you will see a big difference.
got it. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Mary Rollins, you have your hand up. You can unmute yourself.
I have a question. If a person has psoriasis on the scalp and they've been getting treatment for it, what do they use? Do you recommend a product by Atomy that we can use on our scalp for that?
I would. Psoriasis can be very hurtful and embarrassing, especially when it's around the hairline in the back and around the hairline in the front. So we have to make sure that the hair stays absolutely clean. The herbal hair shampoo will be the one because it is a herbal shampoo, has herbs and stuff in it. Shampoo it with that and use the herbal conditioner as well. Make sure that you have to shampoo it maybe sometimes more than once or twice a week in order to keep the oily substance down that forms a crust on the scalp. And you can do that. You can also make sure that you take that Hemaheme. Are you taking Hemaheme?
Yes.
How long you been on it?
Good, a good while. I only take one pack. I guess I should increase it to two, huh?
Well, it's been suggested that we take at least two a day.
Okay.
At least two a day with the noni juice, and all those other good things. And the Manuka honey is also good. But the Manuka honey can cause psoriasis to really go away, just like it caused that young man's foot to heal up.
You think you should put oil on the hair? No,
I don't put oil on my hair. I can't.
not even castor oil, because I have fine hair too.
No, ma'am, I can't use that. Castor oil is an oil that goes down into your follicle. Remember, your follicle is a hole. The hair comes out. It goes down in that follicle, and it will cause it to become clogged up.
Okay. So you shouldn't put oil on your hair at all.
I don't put it on mine. Now, someone that has very coarse hair, that you know, they might want to. I just don't. I don't recommend a whole bunch of oil, because if the hair is healthy, you're going to find that it's going to look shiny. It's going to be shiny if the system is healthy. That's it, you know, your whole system, because the hair grows from your system.
Okay, not even a hair tonic. What about the tonic? The Atomy tonic, hair tonic.
Well, now I have the Atomy hair tonic, but I rinse it off.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
The treat.
Huh?
And so we can use the hair. What about the hair treatment?
I use the hair treatment as well.
Okay.
I use the Atomy hair treatment. I use the Atomy herbal hair shampoo, and I use the absolute conditioner.
Well, in my case, I should use the herbal conditioner.
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Atomy also have the hair essential oil that's really good. I use the hair essential oil. It's not greasy like some of the other stuff that you will use, so I use that myself. So try that. All right, next, Melanie, you unmuted yourself. You have a question? Okay. The next person, it has a hand raised, is Atomy Home.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Janice. How y'all doing?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I was calling to give a testimony to the shampoo and the conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
It works.
All right.
I had a problem with my scalp. I dealt with it for probably a couple of years. I was trying everything I could, you know, like the head and shoulder. I even went and bought a shampoo. I don't know what you call it, but it stink. And I used that. But after I came in contact with the Atomy, the shampoo, I started using it. I love it.
All right.
You put it on your scalp, and you got this cooling sensation. It just, I mean, you don't want to take it off, really.
I know.
Yeah, you don't want to take it off. And like whenever I get in the shower, I take it and just massage my scalp with it before I take a shower, and I leave it on there, you know, and take my shower, and then I rinse it out, and then I use my conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
I use the conditioner. Well, then I you know, I shampoo that out. So I don't have that problem. My scalp was like, it was sores. I don't know, there's certain spots like would come, you know, in my scalp, but I don't have that problem no more. So I
Praise
can
God.
say the shampoo and the herbal
Mm-hmm.
conditioner works.
Amen. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your testimony.
Thank you, Janice.
Are you welcome?
All right, we have another, Miss Mary, Mary Mama, did you have a question? I saw you was unmuted earlier.
Great job, Miss Randall. I would, Mary Mormar, great job. I've been using the Atomy products for a couple years now, and I've been using the hair care products, all of them, and they do work. My hair has grown tremendously. I use the hair tonic because if my hair is itchy around the edge, I'll spray the hair tonic on it and just leave it there. Go to sleep, get up the next day, comb it, and keep going. And it works. No, I don't have any more itching. So all of the products Ms. Randall spoke of, I use daily, and they all work.
Thank you, Miss Mary. Nick, you have your hand raised.
Yeah, I just have a quick question. Ms. Randall, how often do you use the conditioner?
She muted herself.
Yeah, she's muted. Mhm.
Ms. Randall, you muted.
Yeah, she's muted.
Ms. Randall, unmute yourself.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I was unmuted, but I used the shampoo and the conditioner each time I shampoo my hair. I don't always go up under the hair dryer with it, and I don't always leave it on for 20 minutes, but I'm gonna put the conditioner on because number one, it helps to close down those cuticle layers that you don't want to be sticking up. And it makes your hair very smooth.
Okay. But do you still, do you use the conditioner every day or every
No, not
other day?
not every day.
Okay.
Not every day.
So using it every other day is okay, or
I
day?
if I shampoo my hair 3 times a week, I use the conditioner 3 times a week.
Oh, okay.
I just don't shampoo every day.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Melanie, do you have another question? Okay, Jane Grant, I saw your hand up earlier. Did you have a question?
I was just gonna comment on the conditioner that I use it, and to answer the knit, I may use it twice, or maybe a couple of times a week, and do it. You know, when I start getting in the shower, the first thing I do is I condition more than I shampoo. Maybe it's wrong, but I find out that that's, to me, it works. And I'll condition my hair. I'll put it on first, let it stay on till I can do a complete shower, and then that's the last thing I remove is the conditioner. And I do it probably about a couple times a week.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks.
Are there any more questions? Or either comments, or do you have any? I know some people would like to say something about some of the products they're using. If you're using an Atomy product and you have a testimony, we'll take those for a few minutes. All right. Thank you all so very much for tonight. This is our first Zoom that we've done on our own. And I thank Ms. Randall, and I did an okay job. She did a great job. Let's give her a hand. Thank you, Ms. Randall. You were fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And we want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. And we'll do this again on the on the 4th Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So stay tuned. I want to thank, I know we had a comment in the chat. It was from Faye Williams. She was saying, great job. She's on tonight, and we want to thank you. And Faye actually bought the Atomy Quantum Energy. And we met today, so I can give it to her. And she's going to start that. So I'm telling you, it's going to make a difference. So those of you who have the quantum energy, we would like to hear some testimonies as to how much you love the quantum energy. I actually started it 2 days ago. Well, I started it yesterday, so I've only taken it twice. So I'm going to give it about a week or two, and I'll let you all know how much I like it. I see another hand. Atomy Home, Janice.
Yeah, I started it I think 2 days ago also. I guess I need to take it for another day or so before I can really, but I take so much other stuff. So anyway, I started it a couple of days ago also, and it's nasty, but I just figured out a way to take it. You have to mix it with something. It said mix it with water, but it's still nasty, but you can mix it with something else, you know.
That is too funny, because girl, I like it better than I do the known in the Him. To me, it tastes really good. So
Oh no.
Hey Janice, I cut my pack open and I licked the stuff out of it.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll save my packs for you.
Well, it was really good. I enjoyed it. I was like, wow. Cause it's
I'm
one
not
thing.
gonna,
It's one
Miss
not
Miss
gonna,
Kara,
Yeah,
excuse me, what was it that you guys started 2 days ago?
we started. Hi, Amanda. We started it's called Atomy Quantum Energy. It's in the Gmall. It's a new product. So if
Okay.
you call me after the call, I will walk you through the Gmall.
I ain't vitamin C to mine.
Mary Robinson, she add the vitamin C to hers, but I just take mine just like it is, and it tastes fine. I know someone was saying on one of the other calls that it tastes like dirt. I said, well, I never taste dirt that I know of. It just gritty.
it's called, that's close.
Yeah. Well, it's to me, it's really good. I just take it and go on. I guess I'm so used to taking stuff, and especially when it's natural, and natural has a different taste.
Right.
So, but I just love it. I said, well, I'm gonna give it a couple of days, at least a week, and see
Yeah.
how I feel about it. So, right now I don't know yet. So I will let you all know after I've taken it for a week. So
Yeah.
thank you all so very much for all your comments. I've enjoyed it, Ms. Randall. We did a good job. We had 25 people on here tonight. So I think that was a great start.
Praise God. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful. If I can do or say or help anyone, that's my goal. That's my goal, to direct you to Atomy and to tell you why, from my experience, you're having issues with your hair.
Thank you so very much. So
Kara,
yeah,
this is Jen. One more thing about the shampoo. If you are trying to grow your hair, use it. It grows your hair.
well, let me tell you about my Miss Randall. You want to talk about my hair right quick?
Yes. Carol's hair, if those of you who know her, when she takes her wig off and wears her natural hair, you could see the baldness and spots. But Carol's hair is filling in, and she's using the formula where she's using the water, the conditioner, and the manuka honey together to spray it on. And it has made a big difference. Her hair is filling in well.
Yes, it is. I look in the mirror every day and say, "Wow, look what Manuka honey have done to your hair." So it is making a difference, you all. So I'm gonna tell you, if you got some bald spots, try that. And I can tell in the front, it's really filling in the front. So I can't hardly tell in the back. I can see some difference, but I see some gray back there. So I really can't tell it the way I want to. I have to let Miss Randall look at it. But the front is really filling in, and I am so happy for what Ms. Randall have told us about the Manuka honey in the hair. Thank you all so very much. It's almost 9 o'clock. Are there any more questions? If not, we're gonna say good night, and we appreciate you all for coming. And we're gonna do this every second and fourth. Thank you, Ms. Williams, for hair knowledge, Deborah Hall. You're so welcome. We're so excited about our program. We're going to be doing this. We know on the second and fourth Wednesday. And then next month, we'll have a different we'll continue this program, but we're going to add something for the first and third Wednesday. We are working on that now. So thank y'all so very much for supporting Ms. Randall and Team Carol Macon. We love y'all. Have a great night. We'll see y'all tomorrow night on the Ask the Doctor call. Good night.